It's Nika again, and welcome to Season 2 of Stellar Astrology Club. Today, we're going to talk about zodiac signs as their opposites. Since we've already finished talking about zodiac signs in Season 1, we're going to have some fun. Like we did in Season 1, we're going to start with the first zodiac sign, Aries. According to Google, Aries' first attribute is confident. Aries are not afraid of challenges, as they view them as opportunities for success. Their second trait is impulsive. Aries tend to act before they think. Their third trait is passionate. Aries take great joy and interest from their work. Their fourth trait is courageous. They face challenges head on. Their fifth trait is energetic. They're full of energy and eagerness to try something new. Their sixth trait is ambitious. They make goals and will stop at nothing to achieve them. Their seventh trait is bold. If they're offered a competition, they accept it without hesitation. Their eighth trait is brave. They're not afraid to take risks, even if it means they have to sacrifice themselves. Their ninth trait is spontaneous. Aries always want to do things their own way. And their 10th trait is impatient. They have hard time waiting for things to happen, so they often try to force it. And their element is fire. Now let's find the opposite attributes and elements of Aries. So according to Google, the opposite of confident is unsure. The opposite of impulsive is cautious. The opposite of passionate is apathetic. The opposite of courageous is cowardly. The opposite of energetic is inactive. The opposite of ambitious is unambitious. The opposite of bold is timid. The opposite of brave is fearful. The opposite of spontaneous is planned. And the opposite of impatient is pleased. And the opposite of fire is water. Let's see how this version of Aries would be different. Since they're unsure, they would back away from challenges. Since they're cautious, they would often think before they act instead of the other way around. Since they're apathetic, they would show no enthusiasm or concern for anything that's not about them. Since they're cowardly, they would be too scared to try anything new. Since they're inactive, they would feel no eagerness or energy to do anything but follow someone else's orders. Since they're unambitious, they would have no ambition to achieve their goals, so they don't even try. Since they're timid, they refuse to do anything that might cause them to sacrifice themselves. Since they're fearful, they'd be too scared to deem a sacrifice too big for their own comfort. Since they're planned, they would prefer to follow a plan rather than being creative and doing stuff their own way. Since they're pleased, they would wait for things to happen instead of forcing them, causing them to have a slower but more natural way of getting what they want. So that's Aries as its opposite. So if you're more like original Aries, like. And if you're more like opposite Aries, subscribe.